session, I just want to take a quick introduction from everyone. Like, what's your uh, work experience? So, how many years of experience you have, and each one having what technologies you are working over here. So, can you guys one by one quickly go ahead over here? You can unmute and you can tell because I others can
Uh,
understand what kind of background you are trying to learn. Go ahead, Funny.
Ram, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so Ram, my name is Funny Kumar. I've been with an IT like almost 17 plus years of experience on it. And I basically came from backup technology. I was working as a backup architect. I don't have any experience with either SQL or the programming background, so I completely new to this. So the reason why I wanted to enroll this because this is the where the majority of the jobs that I've seen it on the market. So I just wanted to upskill my
Yes.
technology team, not just stick to the backup. I wanted to get explore it into the fabric as well.
Exactly. Right. Right. So your previous technology is which technology you were working, Funny Kumar?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now we can. What was
Okay,
your previous
so did
technology?
I miss? My previous technology, I am into a backup architect, like data protection, backup and restore.
Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Thank you, Funny Kumar. Next, Vandana, can you go ahead? One by one, can you can guys go ahead. Vandana and RVR, Satyasai, Sheikh, AJ. Okay, I think few people having mic issue. No worries.
Sure. No, no.
Yeah,
So
go
my
ahead.
name is Kaustub Ram. My name is
Yeah.
Kaustub. I am based out of Mumbai.
Okay.
Uh, I have more than 20 years of experience, primarily into pre-sales and sales related to enterprise applications.
Okay.
Recently, I came across a different product which we launched in India called Time Extender, which is
Oh, okay.
also an automated ETL and all. And in that journey, I became a solution architect, pre-sales consultant, and a trainer for that.
Okay.
The reason to join this session is primarily I think fabric is the way forward. So I think and time extender and similar technologies complement fabric, so it is very important to have a fabric understanding uh, in detail. So that's where I have joined this session.
Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Next, anybody wants to go, or else do you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
myself, I'm Ajay.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
I'm working on different Azure services like Azure Runner Service, ADS, Block Storage, ADF, and Power BI, and AWS as well, and Python. So different areas I work on. So I need to upgrade, upskill to Fabric, like as of now in we current architecture here we are using Azure Runner service and different individual services we are using. So we are going to migrate all services into Fabric. So that
Okay.
is the agenda to connect.
Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Next, anybody wants to go?
Yeah, hi Ram. I'm Krishna. I had around 7+ years of experience. So I'm working up to now on legacy technology called AS400. So I just want to upgrade myself and data side. So as I was looking for Azure as well. So recently that Azure certification is also they had stopped conducting it, right? The
Exactly.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
So and moved to DP700. So I just want to know about this technology.
Right. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Next.
Hi, Ram. I'm RVR and currently working as database administrator on SQL and Oracle, and mostly working on Oracle based on Linux.
Okay.
So that is the brief introduction about me, and I have around 20 years experience.
Okay. Great. Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Ram.
Yeah. Next, anybody? Okay, that's fine. So now let me start with my introduction about this one. My name is Ram. I have nearly 14 plus years of experience in IT industry, and in this 14 plus years of experience, I've been working for this technologies over here, SQL, MSBA, Power BI, and data engineering, and Microsoft Fabric, and Snowflake, all those things. Okay, so these are all the technologies what I've been working from the last 14 years of experience I have, and I nearly have 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement assistance experience also we have, and we are located at Hyderabad KPHP location. This is the office location we are organizing. Our website is EClasses.com, and we started in 2016 and providing the trainings and placements over here. Okay, providing the trainings and placements over here. So here we were offering for every student there is one LMS portal also. This portal is for completely managing your learning path, your class recording videos, live classes, chart materials, and everything in this LMS portal we are providing. You will have up to 3 years this LMS portal access also for the class recording videos. So, and also we are going to provide some free SQL and Python for this course as well. You guys can able to learn it self-learning over here. Okay, right. So most of the people who are joining this demo session, like what kind of background people are trying to learn this course? There is already they're working in IT. Those people wants to upskill to Microsoft Fabric, and second category is non-IT. So some people are working in the non-IT technology. So whoever is working in the non-IT, those kind of people wants to enter into IT, and some people having career gap, and some people are freshers recently passed out. So these kind of people are trying to learn this course. So whenever you are trying to learn any course, how to choose what is the best course in the market currently? So definitely one thing you have to learn cloud based tools only. What are the tools available in the market related to the cloud? Primarily we have three different clouds: Azure, AWS, and GCP. Okay, Azure, AWS, GCP. I hope everyone knows about these three cloud platforms, whichever we have. Three cloud platforms, correct? So these three are providing mostly similar kind of software services. Mostly similar kind of software services. Of course, these three are the three different companies. This is Amazon, AWS, and this is Google, GCP, and this is Azure, Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft Azure company over here. So whatever this three clouds we have, whatever these three cloud environments we have, Amazon, AWS, Google, GCP, Microsoft Azure, these three cloud environments. Currently, most of the people are learning any of one cloud. So when you are coming to this Microsoft Azure, this is more popular currently in the market related to the data engineering side. Mostly related to the data engineering side. This is having very high priority over here. So in this data engineering point of view, Microsoft Azure Cloud is the best suit to develop any projects over here. First, let's try to understand what is data engineering. To understand more clear about the data engineering, I will take one use case scenario. The use case is, let's for example, I have a supermarket. One supermarket is in India, another supermarket is in USA. So this is one supermarket in India. This is one supermarket in India, and another one is about the another supermarket in USA. So when a customer is coming to supermarket, he will buy the products in the billing counter. He will pay the amount over here. Then what will happen? So immediately the transactions, whatever is happening, that data will come and store in the backend database over here. The transactions data will come and store in the backend database. So that database can be anything. This is a business common setup everywhere you can able to see. This is a business common setup. If you go to any business, there is one billing software. The transactions data will come and store in the backend database. Now, what a data engineer will do? A data engineer role is he has to consolidate the data from different data sources. He has to consolidate the data from this ETL services. We have to consolidate this ETL by using some ETL extraction, transformation, and loading of the data over here, ETL process. So that data we are going to combine it over here. So it's kind of a storage. So we are going to store the data by bringing from different data sources. This is one data source. This is another data source over here. This is one data source. This is another data source. That data we are combining over here. That data we are combining over here. So once you are combining the data and keeping into one place, then that data you need to move into another place. It's a data warehousing. Why we are going to move the data into the data warehousing? Because whatever the data we have over here, whatever the data we have, that data we are going to processing into cleaning the data, cleaning and processing and applying transformations. We need to clean the data, processing the data, transforming the data. After cleaning of your data, that entire data can be stored into this data warehousing. That entire data can be stored into this data warehousing. So this is my database. This is another database. Data can be stored inside. First we will consolidate the data into here, and that data again we are going to load into data warehousing. So this is what we were doing over here. This is a data engineer role actually. This is a data engineering role. Whatever the business data we have, that data we need to first consolidate into one place. The consolidated data you need to start cleaning. Once you are cleaning the data, you can able to keep that data into one place. Once your data is coming to the final target, you have to use some reporting tool to design and visualize your data to the customers. Okay, we need to create some reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards, we need to visualize the data. Visualize the data over here. So this is what we need to visualize this data. This is what we are trying to do it over here. Okay. Generally, to implement this data engineering part, what is the data engineering part? This part is data engineering. This part is data analysis. Whatever the data, business data, you are doing a cleaning process, that is called data engineering. Whatever the business data you are trying to present, that is called data analysis. To implement this data engineering, to implement this data analysis, what are the software services and what is the cloud platform we are going to use mostly? Are we going to use AWS or Are we going to use Azure? Are we going to use GCP? Definitely, we are going to use Azure, Microsoft Azure, because that is more popular in the market, which contains uh, good software services available inside. So, what are the softwares we have inside the Microsoft Azure to perform the data engineering part? We have like a few softwares: Data Factory, Data Bricks, and Synapse, and storage with Blob, and a Data Lake Gen 2. Okay, Data Lake Gen 2, and Azure SQL database. These are all the software services available over here. Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse, storage with Blob, Data Lake Gen 2, and Azure SQL database. These are all the software services. Now, to implement this data engineering, we are using Microsoft Azure. To implement the data analysis, which one we are going to use? Power BI. We have a Power BI tool that is called www.app.powerbi.com. This is a Power BI tool for data analysis. Power BI. So we don't want to use AWS. We don't want to use GCP cloud because we are more favorable to the Microsoft Azure. That's more having a good software services for the ETL purpose, Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse, storage account with the blob storage, Azure SQL database, all those things. By using Microsoft Azure, I will implement this one. And by using this Microsoft Power BI, I will implement reports and dashboards, visualizing the data. Then what is Microsoft Fabric? Then why the Microsoft Fabric is coming to the pictures? So now you are using two different environments, right? Microsoft Azure for data engineering, Power BI for data analysis. Power BI for data analysis over here. So whatever the data we are storing in the Microsoft Azure by using all the softwares and processing, whatever the reports we are designing in the Power BI by taking the data from here, most of the clients are requesting Microsoft, why are you making two different cloud platforms to implement a data engineering and data analysis? Why can't you make all in one place? Why can't you make it all in one place? Yes, we can keep all in one place over here. We can keep all in one place over here. Microsoft has decided all Azure data engineering software services, all Azure data engineering software services, they want to keep into one place. They moved all this data factory, data bricks, Synapse, storage, Azure SQL, all these software services we are going to move into Microsoft Power BI. Now, in this cloud environment, www.app.powerbi.com, you have Power BI as well as all data engineering softwares available. Now we are calling this as a Microsoft Fabric. Now we are calling this as a Microsoft Fabric. Earlier, when you have only Power BI, we are calling it as a Power BI. Now we have everything, Power BI plus data engineering, all the software services in one place. In such kind of situations, now Microsoft is calling this as a Fabric. So Fabric is a SaaS, software as a service platform, which contains a data engineering software services and a data analysis software services. So this is the first cloud platform in the world which contains data engineering, data analysis, of course data science also is there. But in this training I am not going to touch the data science. I will focus only on the data engineering and data analysis over here. Data engineering and data analysis over here. Okay. So let me show you like what kind of solution we can able to design by using this one. What kind of solution we can able to design this one. Okay. Now let's go over here. I have three supermarkets. One supermarket in India, another supermarket in USA, another supermarket in Australia. Three different supermarkets we have. Each supermarket, whatever the data we are getting, the business data, it can be stored in the backend somewhere, Azure or AWS or GCP or SQL Server, Oracle, whatever it is. From these different data sources, I'm going to pull the data into Microsoft Fabric Cloud. There is one Lakehouse. There is a Lakehouse. We are storing of the data into this Lakehouse over here. How? By using a data factory or a data pipeline, we can call it as a data factory data pipeline. We can move by using these software services to do the data transformation from different data sources into a Lakehouse. From the Lakehouse, again we are going to load the data into the warehouse. Again we are moving the data from Lakehouse to warehouse. Lakehouse to warehouse. Why? Because in this Lakehouse, whatever the data you are copy and save it, it is not having, this data does not having cleaned data. It is just like a raw data. That raw data we are moving into the warehouse. By using a data flow Gen 2 or Databricks notebooks, we can apply some cleaning and transformation techniques. Once the data is coming to the warehousing, from the warehousing again we are going to designing of the data modeling, and that data modeling we can use to design the reports and dashboards by using a Power BI over here. By using a Power BI, we can able to design the reports and dashboards. So in this course, I'm going to discussing about complete data pipelines, how to create a data pipelines, how to create a Lakehouse storage, and data flow Gen 2, Databricks notebooks, warehousing, modeling, and Power BI. Also, I'm going to discussing about this IoT device, how to get a live streaming data and storing into the KQL database as well. So where we can log in and where we can see all the software services. Earlier, this Microsoft Azure Data Engineering, if you want to log in and see the software services, you need to log into the portal.azure.com. You need to log into portal.azure.com. Simply click it over here. So simply log in inside. Okay. So this is how you can able to log into this. This is a Microsoft Azure portal. Here you can able to find out what are the software services you want. Data factories, Databricks, and all those things. But if you want to log into the Fabric environment, app.powerbi.com. See, this is the Fabric environment. Inside this Fabric environment, you can able to log in. There you can see what are all the software services you want to create. See, there are so many workspaces. A workspace is a folder. Let me show you. Inside this workspace, whatever the softwares you want, you can able to create a new item. If you want data pipeline, you can data flow Gen 2, KQL database, Lakehouse, reports, notebooks, semantic model, warehousing, activator, all the softwares I'm going to create it over here. For example, if you want to see the data pipelines, see there is one data pipeline I created already, advanced pipelines. Here you can see. Simply you are going to drag and drop the things. Whatever the activities you want, simply you can able to Simply you can able to log in it over here. Notebook and web. These are the activities we can able to develop to process the data over here. To process the data, we can able to use it over here. Okay. So this is how we can able to perform the things. This is how we can able to perform the things over here. So what are all the software services I'm going to discuss in this training? I'm going to discussing about data factory, data pipeline, ETL services, data flow gen 2, databricks, lakehouse and warehouse, and power bi desktop, power bi online services and dax. All the softwares I'm going to discuss it here. To learn this course, do I need to learn anything prior? Prerequisites? Nothing. But even though whenever you want to come to the data side, generally there are two things you should know. One is about little bit of SQL and Python. So I'm going to provide you 20 hours SQL and Python. 20 hours, whatever the basics you needed, SQL and Python I'm going to provide for all of you. This is fair enough. And how long this Microsoft Fabric course? This course is going to be 60 days course, means 2 months. Daily 1 hour session. Daily 1 hour session. Daily we are going to discussing about this session. Daily 1 hour session. Every day once the class completed, the recording video I will provide. Class notes. One end-to-end project. End-to-end project also we are going to provide it over here. Resume preparation. Mock interviews if you want, like if you want to attend any kind of mock interviews. Interview question and answers. Interview question and answers. So these are all the things I'm going to provide. And also certification guidance also. Earlier we have to do the certification for this data engineering, this DP203. It's nothing but Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. But now DP203 has expired. There is nothing. You have to do DP700. DP700 is the exam over here. This exam you need to write. It is completely based on the Microsoft Fabric with Power BI. Microsoft Fabric data engineering part. This is very very high demand guys in the market, because this is the first platform in the IT which contains data engineering and data analysis. Lot of boom is coming, not only in India, out of countries also. Microsoft Fabric platform having very very high demand, very very high demand in the outside market as well. Number of positions are creating, and Microsoft is telling, don't use Microsoft Azure for data engineering projects, use Fabric only. Okay, some people are getting a question, sir, if I am learning directly Microsoft Fabric, do I need to learn data engineering again Microsoft Azure? No, both are same. 90 percentage both are same. If anything missing, I will provide that information also by comparing how it is in the Microsoft Azure, how it is in the Microsoft Fabric. So you no need to learn anything separately. If you are learning Microsoft Fabric, Microsoft Azure Data Engineering is enough over here. Microsoft Azure Data Engineering is already you are learning. After completion of this course, what kind of jobs you can able to apply? You can apply like a Power BI developer. You can apply like a Power BI developer, and you can apply like a data engineer. You can apply like a data analyst. Okay, and you can apply like a data factory developer. So these kind of roles you can able to apply it over here. All right. So this is all about today's session, and about the next session, our team will discuss with you from the tomorrow onwards. You can able to join on the same time, same meeting link. You can able to use it. Okay, same time, same meeting link. You can able to use it. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can able to ask the question. The in detail course content, what we are going to cover day wise, everything our team will share with you. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can. And also, you can watch our YouTube channel as well. This is my YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel. So you can able to watch so many videos we are uploading every day, and you can able to. I'm sharing of this one in the GoToMeeting chat. Any questions? You can raise your hands, guys. No questions from anyone? You can unmute and you can speak.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Ram. So I just had one question.
Yeah,
So for the practice purpose, right, we need to create the workspace in the Fabric, right? So and I have already gone through your complete video, that 2 hours
mm,
15 minutes video in the YouTube, right?
yeah,
So when I try to practice it, the workspace is not, because that free trial version is
yes,
not getting
exactly.
upgraded, I think. Correct.
I will provide that
So
environment.
so for how long you will be providing? That's it. Like for these 2 months, or you'll be providing for the, you know, however long we can practice like that?
3 months.
How you will be
Because
3 months?
initially Microsoft is not allowing up to 90 days. You can't create any account.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you are creating a Microsoft Entra Authenticator email address today. After 90
Mm-hmm.
days, your account will be activated.
Okay.
Free subscription.
Maybe after that, I can use my personal
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
for the practice
Yeah.
purpose. Okay. And again, that Python and SQL you had given 20 hours, right? Is
Yeah.
it from your, the website you will share, or you will be teaching us for the 20
It's
hours?
like a pre-recorded only. We will share. You can brush up those things.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Ram, Kaustubh this side.
Yeah, Kaustubh.
What's the difference between this DP 700 and DP 600? There are two different exams.
DP 700 is for data engineer. DP 600 is for data analyst in the Fabric.
Okay. But in terms of, again, on a very high level, in terms of content and, work profile, how it
Power
changes,
BI.
what?
It's like DP 600 is completely Power BI,
Okay.
data analyst. And DP 700 is the data engineer, like a data factory pipelines, notebooks. So most
Got it.
preferable DP 700. You can ignore
Got it.
DP 600.
Got it. Understood.
Any questions?
So Ram, during Kaustubh once again, so during the course, you will give us access to the way you said access to
The
Fabric,
portal.
so we
Yes.
can do the practice
Yes.
and everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you will also help us to create our own personal, so that after 3 months or
Yes.
90 days, we can still do some more practice on our own.
Correct.
Sure.
So we are conducting two more free sessions tomorrow and day after tomorrow as well. So please join tomorrow and day after tomorrow by using the same meeting link. Okay.